Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another GTA Online ranked race video, because you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title of the video, you know exactly what's going to happen, but let's see if we can make a good race out of it anyway. Now, Lion Car is once again starting in front of us, because this was the final race in the place that I recorded it from, so for some reason we go straight onto turn 1 and go braking completely wrong, so that's the first bit of bad driving. Now we have to maybe get back on the track in P2. Also, this track is meant to be the Nürburgring from real life, but of course created in GTA. And honestly, for the track's enjoyable. The noobs aren't, but the track's enjoyable. They're getting a pretty good run here on the Lime Car, because the Lime Car doesn't seem to have the best pace in the world, from what I've seen from the other, because I've done the whole player. So from the other races, they didn't have the best of pace. And they're trying to find a way up the inside of the lime green car, but you just can't quite get a move up the inside. We just have to be patient and hope the noobs take him out. Or we could just do that. Get a good run around us and get a bit slide on the car, like pushing the Wagner to the max and manage to get in front there of the lime green car. And now you move up into the lead of the race, and they're getting very tentative around this chicane. Of course, first time I've ever doing this race on GTA. I've done it in real life on F1 2009, so it's been a while since I've driven the track, but I know where it goes. And I'm coming up now into what would be the final corner chicane, and oh, for what? A McLaren. Okay, no. Okay. I'm now down in 4th. That car misses me when I wasn't even moving, so you can't even take people out correctly. And now, okay, what? We're up into 3rd. So, okay, well, this has been an interesting first lap of the race. Now it's got another 7 of them to go. And just hope the noobs work in our favour before the end of the race, so we can finally not get robbed of another victory again. Because we were leading this race, so technically we've been robbed. Well, not technically, we have been robbed of the lead of this race, and we're way behind now, 2nd and 1st. So well, they managed to get through it this time, but that's just on about the track. The track. Yeah, I do like the track. I can't remember that, like, if the camber and stuff's all correct or realistic the way it be in real life, because it's been a while since I have driven the track. But I do like the Nürburgring as a real life track. I like it more than Hockenheim, more than the current Hockenheim. I like the old Hockenheim, like the pure power track. But from between the current Hockenheim and the Nürburgring, I think is the better of the two tracks. Now going on now through the side machine once again, just taking it very tentative, because we don't know what's going to come in this corner. Don't know if that McLaren or anything's going to come around the other way, just at a million miles an hour and take us out once again. We've done a whole lot. We're still in P3. Now coming up now to the chicane of chicanes. Of course, we get hit into once again. And there's a car behind us actually into us as well. So I don't know if that's actually 4th place or another one of the noobs that's given up and gone the wrong way. But either way, of course, we're the only ones that get taken out by the noobs. Of course, when the first cars come through, they're expecting the more cars to come through, so, of course, no, they just hit us. Of course they just hit us. But either way, it's like, well, we've caught up a lot to 2nd and 1st, so let's say they may have had some kind of issues. Well, they've had some kind of issues to be this close to me after I got taken out by noobs again. So there's a good chance that we could try and retake the lead now of this race. They're coming out through the 2nd sector? I was saying 2nd sector, but of course GTA races don't have sectors, but if we move back to real life race, there is sectors in the tracks. Now actually the red car actually I think is 4th place. They should get a huge slap over to leaving that braking way too late, drop down to P4, so that red car actually gets up into 2nd place, so a good lap for the red car. Actually charging for the lead of the race now. Actually, okay, what? Okay, I just saw a flying car across the screen. I think that may be someone driving the wrong way. But either way, we're now up into 2nd place. Got the gold car in front of us. Remember back to the Pariah race. I think that's the same gold car as then. So the noobs have worked in our favour so far on this lap. Okay, now into noob chicane. I'm going to call it noob chicane for the final. So okay, they're going to take over. We're into the lead. We're into the lead of the race. We finally got back to where we should be. After this is lap 3, so I think this is lap 3. But now it's got 5 laps left, I think, to try and hold this. Let's try and build as much as we can over the other noobs. Now come down to lap 4, I still got 5 laps of this race left to go. Getting a pretty terrible line, not going to lie, around turn 1. But we just need to try and build a gap now over 2nd place. So we're getting a horrible run, they're running out completely wide. We're now moving a bit further on to the end of the lap. Now coming up now to the noob chicane once again to see how many noobs are in it this time. We're coming on that chicane, can try and get through it unscathed this time. We just about managed to get through there. That McLaren there really not observant of us. Thankfully, I managed to get through once again. I think the car behind us, the gold Wagner, has managed to go through there as well. So they're now coming on now to start lap 5 of 8. So we get a huge run there, almost hitting to the wall. Then they're coming on down to turn 1. Okay, Okay, there's an RE7B in front of us. Oh, thank you, thank you, Wagner. Thank you for smacking him out of the way. I'm gladly going to let you have the lead for now. Of course, I want it back eventually, but thank you for taking him out. And oh, of course, there'll be a red Nero custom parked in the middle of the track, right on the racing line. I mean, that's just exactly what you would expect from a lobby which is meant to be a competitive lobby. Of course, that's the Nero starting in second as well. So yeah, great positioning there from the Nero. But either way, we're in P2. Don't know where third and fourth are anymore. I don't know if they're still alive, honestly, at this point. And now I think it might just be an effective 1v1 between me and the Gold Wagner for the win of this race. And now coming up now to round 2, what would be the third sector of the lap if this was a real-life racetrack. So it's coming up now to the noob chicane. Once again, it's interesting to see how the noob chicane fares for us this time. As I was like, coming up now, Nero custom there was side, can we get through the noob chicane once again? We did manage to get through the noob chicane once again, along with the Gold Wagner out in front. So the noobs thankfully not getting hold of us again this time. Now coming around to start lap 6, was this lap 7? I've lost count now, lap 6. Okay, so we've got 3 laps left to go to try and chase down after the Gold Wagner, but taking lines like that around turn 1 and lines like that over the curve is really not how we're going to catch up to the Gold Wagner to try and get anywhere close to reclaiming our first position in this race. Now coming on to the end of the lap, now coming up now to the noob chicane. Let's see how he goes for us this time, and they're coming on now into the noob chicane. Can you try and get through? Of course we get tagged by the Subaru again. Of course we're the ones that get taken out and lose a lot of time there to the Gold Wagner, but we're still in second place. I think we've just made second place our own, because I think everyone else is dead. Everyone else must be dead behind us. Now we're going now to start lap 7 of 8. Can't even see the Gold Wagner in the lead of this race anymore. They've got so much of it. Actually, no, they haven't. Actually, something must have gone wrong for this. They're not actually that far in front of us, so something must have gone wrong for them around turn 1. Now moving on to the end of that lap. Now coming up into the noob chicane once again. Can you get through the noob chicane unscathed this time? Okay, that's a lot of new. We're into the lead of the race. Oh, okay. I was going to say that we're into the lead of the race, but then the McLaren happened again. Now McLaren absolutely hates me for some reason. But now coming up now to the final lap now of the race, the final lap 8 of 8 of the Nürburgring, of the German Grand Prix. Now we to try and build as much of a lead over the Gold Wagner as what we can to give ourselves as much of a time buffer as we can when we get to the noobs. I can't even see anyone else. I haven't seen third and fourth ever since lap 4, lap 5, so they must be dead. Looking on the main lap, there's a whole. I think everyone else in the race is now coming up round that section of the lap now. Everyone else in the race, so I don't know how we've just managed to get. Well, I say lucky. Well, luckier than everyone else at getting through the noobs. But now we've got half a lap left to go. Coming now around this bank corner. Oh, I like that corner. That's a nice corner. So banking, we just put the power down. And sure we're just kind of floor it now around this final section now for the remainder of the lap. And well, coming up now, we're going to floor it through the chicane. We barely just managed to get around that corner. And coming up now around the second start of the high speed chicane. He's coming around, and the McLaren's crashed into us, and they're stuck in front of us. And of course the Gold Wagner got through. So now we're down into second place. And is there any noobs here to take out anyone? No! Of course there isn't. Of course they're going to take us out and not anyone else. So now coming around the final corner, it's going to be victory for the Gold Wagner. We're going to come home in our second place in a row. Thank you, noobs. I'm never going to see any of you ever again. I don't want to see any of you noobs ever again. I probably won't. So, yeah, that's another race ruined.